Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a really close look at a bunch of information we pulled together from one specific website, Kfitworld.
Yeah, think of it like we're getting a snapshot of one player in this whole home fitness, smart wellness gear scene.
Exactly. What are they actually selling? What's their big message?
Yeah.
What's the philosophy behind it all?
That's the mission for today, really. To unpack what Kfitworld is all about, we want to get a handle on their brand, the problems they say they're solving, their thinking on fitness.
Yeah, and the actual gear, right.
Right.
Looking at the product categories, the specific items they list.
And what all that tells us about where home fitness and, this integrated tech wellness stuff is heading.
And we've got quite a bit to sift through here. It's not just like product names and prices. We've got their own marketing language, category lists, some about us type stuff, even blog post titles.
Gives us a more rounded picture, hopefully, not just the what, but the why. Why do they think home fitness is, well, they actually say it's a necessity.
Which is a strong claim.
Yeah.
Okay, let's dive in.
Right, so let's start with that core identity. What are they projecting? The source material kicks off with, "Welcome to Kfitworld." Pretty standard.
But then straight away they hit you with this. The final word in small space home fitness gym products.
The final word, yeah, that's confident, isn't it?
It really is. No messing around. They're saying we are the authority. And crucially, they define their niche immediately. Home fitness, specifically for small spaces.
Exactly. Not garage gyms, not big setups. They're talking apartments, maybe bedrooms, places where space is tight.
Makes sense. And the name itself, Kfitworld. K-Fit for fitness, obviously. World suggests, everything you need.
Seems like it, like a whole ecosystem, not just a shop, but maybe the complete solution if you're in that small space situation, the go-to place.
Okay, so the Small Space Home Fitness Authority, what problem are they trying to solve? There's a why KFW section in the source.
Right, and it gets pretty serious there. It says, in today's fast-moving world, fitness is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity.
Okay, so they're framing fitness as essential, not just nice to have, but something you need for modern life. That raises the stakes quite a bit.
Definitely. But then they point out the disconnect. They say, yet for millions of people, the idea of staying fit at home still feels out of reach.
Right, so it's necessary, but people feel like they can't actually do it at home. Why?
And they spell it out. The source says it's not because people don't want to, but because they think they don't have the room, the equipment, or the time.
The big three barriers. Space, gear, and time. That's pretty relatable for a lot of folks.
Absolutely. Those are the core constraints Kfitworld is setting itself up to tackle head on.
So how do they position themselves as the solution to those specific problems?
Well, they state they're the go-to online store for premium smart home gym equipment. So being the source for the gear directly addresses that equipment barrier.
And they use specific words to describe that gear, right? Words that seem aimed at the other barriers.
Exactly. The source mentions their equipment is cutting-edge, space-saving, and accessible.
Okay, so space-saving, that clearly tackles the room problem. Makes sense.
Right. Gear designed for smaller areas. Accessible probably means, easy to buy online, maybe easy to use, perhaps affordable for some things. And cutting edge hints at modern tech or design.
And the time issue. Is that just implied by it being home fitness? No commute, fitting it in whenever?
That seems to be the idea. By providing the right kind of gear space saving accessible for your home, they make it easier to slot fitness into your day. So yeah, it implicitly tackles the time constraint too.
So the whole package, according to them, lets you train smarter, stay consistent, and reach your health goals from the comfort of home.
Convenience, tech help, train smarter, and results. Reach your health goals. That's the promise.
It paints a picture of fitness being, not this separate, difficult thing, but something you can just weave into your life at home, even a small home. Thinking about this, for you listening, does that resonate? Busy lives, small spaces. These are common problems.
They definitely hit on common pain points. And framing fitness as a necessity adds that layer of urgency. Then offering solutions tailored to the reasons people often give for not doing it: no room, no gear, no time. That's smart marketing.
It's like they're saying, we heard your excuses, and here's the answer.
Pretty much, yeah. Dismantling those barriers.
Okay, so we get the brand pitch. Let's look at what they actually offer.
Yeah.
The product categories give us a kind of map of their world, right?
Exactly. It's a mix. You've got the standard online store stuff, accessories, featured, most popular, new arrival, on sale.
And then the fitness-specific ones, workout. Pretty obvious what goes there.
Right. Exercise equipment, accessories would be the supporting stuff, mats, bands, that kind of thing.
But then there are categories that signal something more. Smartwatch and wearables.
Yeah, that tells you right away it's not just weights and treadmills. They're heavily into the tech side, the tracking, the connected devices, fits with the smart description they use.
And digging into the source, we found a couple of categories that seemed, well, a bit unexpected for a home fitness gym product site. Books and health.
Those are interesting, especially since under the popular and products lists, we actually found specific ebooks. My dairy-free diet guide ebook and my gluten-free diet guide ebook, both for $10.
So diet guides sitting alongside adjustable dumbbells. That definitely broadens the definition of their fitness world. It shows they see nutrition as part of the picture too.
Absolutely. It moved them beyond just selling equipment to selling information or resources related to health. It suggests they're aiming for a more holistic approach. Fitness isn't just movement, it's also what you eat.
And that health category, it's vague, but potentially huge, right? What could be in there?
Could be lots of things. Maybe supplements, though we didn't see any listed. More likely, given the other tech, it could be more health monitoring tools, things beyond just workout tracking. Or maybe general wellness aids, recovery stuff.
So maybe things that tie into the smartwatches and wearables, but focus more on general health metrics or feeling good, not just exercise performance.
That seems plausible. It suggests a scope that's about overall well-being, maybe recovery, sleep, vitality, which, as we'll see, definitely pops up in their specific product listings.
And those other categories, featured, popular, new, sale, those are just standard shop navigation, right? Highlighting stuff.
Yeah, those are merchandising tools. Tells us how they manage their online store, not really about the types of products themselves.
Okay, so looking at this whole range, workout gear, accessories, smart tech, diet books, a general health bucket, Kfitworld's world, seems pretty broad, much broader than just a traditional gym equipment store. As you're listening, does that fit what you'd expect? Or does it maybe change your idea of what home fitness even means?
It definitely signals they want to be more than just an equipment shop. They're trying to be a one-stop solution for someone focused on health at home, offering workout gear, trackers, diet info, maybe recovery tools. It caters to a more integrated view of wellness.
Makes sense. If you're buying a dumbbell set, maybe you are also interested in a smartwatch or a diet plan. Keep the customer in their world.
Exactly. Capture more of that overall wellness spending.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the actual products. The source lists items under popular featured, discover now. Let's unpack some of these. Maybe start with the strength stuff.
Okay. We saw things like the multifunctional household push-up bracket training board. That was around $62, and a similar multifunctional push-up board for $65.
Basic tools, fairly cheap, but multifunctional jumps out again. Versatility in a small space seems key. Lets you do different push-up variations, target different muscles, all with one board. Addresses the space and maybe the equipment variety issue.
Definitely. Then you've got dumbbells. An adjustable dumbbell set, weights up to around 40-something kilos for $130. And another one, 24-kilogram men's household automatic adjustable weight women's intelligent fitness dumbbell for $120.
Adjustable dumbbells are perfect for small spaces, aren't they? One pair replaces a whole rack. Huge space saver. And those terms, automatic adjustable, intelligent fitness dumbbell, suggests some tech even there.
Absolutely. A massive win for the room problem. And if they adjust automatically or easily, that saves time between exercises too, right? Hits the time constraint, makes the workout flow better.
We also saw smaller things like a grip strengthener. Smart counting grip, 1000 kg for $16.
Right. A simple tool, but adding smart counting brings tech into it. Now you've got data reps, maybe force, adds that tracking element to a basic exercise. That's smart in action, even on something small.
There was also a hip trainer, buttock lip massage device, smart fitness exercise gear home office for $20, and something for abs, smart abdominal exercise muscle fitness equipment home for about $82.
Yeah, targeted devices, again small. And notice home office on the hip trainer, reinforcing that idea of fitting exercise into your day, even while working. Calling them smart fitness exercise gear implies some tech again, maybe tracking, maybe stimulation.
Okay, moving on to maybe cardio, Pilates, general fitness type stuff suitable for home. There was a 13-piece Pilates kit for home workouts at $90.
Pilates is great for home, doesn't need much space. This kit bundles the essentials: ring, ball, bands, gives you variety for low-impact workouts without big machines. Practical.
And the home office exercise mini stepper, Around $206. It mentioned capacity, resistance bands, and an LCD monitor.
Classic small space cardio. Again, home office exercise is right there. It's compact. Adding resistance bands makes it do double duty cardio and some strength. And the LCD monitor gives you that basic feedback steps, time, maybe calories burned, makes it trackable.
And this one seems really clever for apartments. The cordless jump ropes, smart electronic digital wireless skip rope calorie consumption for just $20.
Ingenious, right. No rope banging the ceiling or floor. You get the motion, the workout, without the hassle or noise. And again, smart electronic digital means it's tracking calories, maybe jumps, tech quantifying a simple activity.
Okay, now let's shift gears into the products that really push the boundaries of a typical fitness store. The tech-heavy wearables and wellness gear.
Right. This is where Kfitworld's definition really expands. Let's start with the smartwatches and bands. There's a range.
Yeah, like a basic smartwatch, electronic vibration, waterproof nightlight student bracelet for $70. Sounds pretty simple.
Then it gets more serious. An F57L sports wristband for $80, explicitly tracking heart rate, blood pressure, body temperature. That's moving into health metrics, not just activity.
And then the smartwatch TK25 for $120 takes it way further. The list of metrics is huge. Blood glucose, uric acid, blood lipids, ECG, body fat, heart rate, blood oxygen, blood pressure, plus Bluetooth calls.
Whoa! Blood glucose, uric acid, blood lipids, those are usually things you get from lab tests, including those or estimations of them on a watch, alongside ECG. That's really pushing into personal health monitoring territory.
Seriously, ECG measures heart electrical activity rate, and PPG uses light for blood flow, often for heart rate and oxygen. There was another watch, the HW20, also mentioning ECG plus PPG, for $80.
Yeah.
Styled as a business watch, too.
It shows how fitness tracking, consumer tech, and health monitoring are all just merging together now. These devices promise a dashboard of your body's inner workings.
And not just watches. There's a smart ring, the 2025 new Xiaomi Smart Ring for $60. Tracks heart rate, blood oxygen, sleep. Waterproof, too.
Smart rings are super discreet. Tracking those key things from your finger is pretty advanced tech. Being waterproof means you can wear it constantly, great for sleep tracking. And that 2025 new tag makes it sound very current.
Okay, beyond wearables for tracking, there's other stuff, like that Smart Massage Lazy Fat Belt Wireless Electric Massage Weight Loss Belt thing for $100.
Yeah, that product name is a lot. Massage, weight loss, fat-burning vibration, muscle trainer. It sounds more passive, doesn't it? Like something that does something to you rather than equipment you actively use for exercise. The claims about fat burning via vibration are, well, questionable for major results, but it's positioned as an effortless body-shaping tool.
Definitely stretches the definition of fitness equipment. How about the EMS Smart Tendon Sheath Hand Heating Wristband for $85,100?
Okay, so EMS is electrical muscle stimulation. Sends pulses to make muscles contract. Sometimes used in physical therapy or recovery. This one targets the hand wrist, adds heat and massage. That's firmly in the realm of therapy, recovery, maybe pain relief, not traditional exercise.
So Kfitworld sees recovery, and maybe treating aches and pains as part of their world.
Seems like it. Maybe for people who do exercise and get sore, or maybe for issues like carpal tunnel from computer work. The tendon sheath mentioned is specific, targeting that wrist area.
And then there was a whole line of heated clothing.
Yeah.
Underwear, vests, even a suit.
Yeah, like a heating underwear set for $234, a heating vest with a display screen for $250, and a men's heating suit, 3-in-1 assault suit for $235. All USB powered, mentions smart features like temperature control.
Heated clothing in a home fitness store. That seems odd. Maybe for warming up or outdoor exercise in the cold. The 3-in-1 assault suit sounds like serious outdoor gear.
It is unusual for home fitness, but maybe they see it as supporting an active lifestyle more broadly. More muscles perform better, stay safer in the cold, or maybe just for comfort and recovery. It definitely broadens the scope.
It feels like they're trying to cover the whole cycle, the prep, the workout, the tracking, the recovery, even staying warm.
That looks like the strategy, yeah. Aiming way beyond just selling workout gear.
And lastly, things explicitly for sleep. A sleep aid insomnia, smart electrotherapy M-Sleep aid device for $40.
Yeah.
And a better sleep apnea aid treatment tool, smart snoring stopper for $60.
Okay, now we're really pushing boundaries. Sleep is vital for health and fitness, no doubt. But selling electrotherapy devices for insomnia or tools for snoring and sleep apnea, that's moving into health aids, stuff that sometimes borders on medical devices.
Using EMS again for the sleep aid, like the wristband. And the snoring thing is called a breathing corrector and sleep apnea aid. That's quite specific.
It really cements this idea that Kfitworld's world is about holistic health management at home, using tech for everything from exercise to breathing while you sleep.
Wow, okay, so looking back at all this stuff, adjustable weights, push-up boards, super detailed smartwatches, massage belts, heated clothes, sleep gadgets. It's a wild mix. As you're listening, what really jumps out? Which things seem genuinely useful for that core problem of small space home fitness?
Well, the adjustable weights, the mini stepper, maybe the cordless jump rope, the push-up board, those seem like direct practical solutions for exercising effectively in limited space.
And which ones really make you think, okay, that's not really fitness equipment anymore?
Oh, definitely the massage belt, the EMS stuff, the heated clothing, and absolutely the sleep and snoring aids. They're related to wellness, sure, but not what you'd typically call exercise gear.
So Kfitworld's interpretation of a home fitness world is basically home wellness, heavily leaning on technology.
That's what it looks like. Supporting the entire lifestyle exercise, yes, but also tracking, recovery, comfort, sleep, breathing, all managed from home, often with a smart device. The sheer range of smart features tells you tech is being woven into almost every
It
aspect.
suggests the market's shifting, maybe. People want more integrated solutions for health within their own four walls.
Seems like KFW is betting on that, offering this broad, tech-forward range to capture that evolving consumer interest. If fitness is a necessity, maybe supporting it requires more than just a treadmill.
Right, maybe it requires supporting the whole 24/7 cycle.
Activity, recovery, sleep, monitoring, the whole shebang.
Okay, let's focus on that smarter aspect. They say smarter gear for smarter workouts, promising real-time feedback. Based on the products we just dissected, what does smarter actually mean here?
Well, it seems to cover a few things. First, obviously, data tracking. We saw that everywhere. Watches, rings, the grip, the jump rope, measuring heart rate, steps, sleep, reps, all that quantitative stuff.
So smart means measured and recorded. You get feedback in numbers.
Exactly. Then there's automation, like the automatic adjustable weight dumbbells. Tech makes a manual task easier, faster, more efficient workout flow. That's smarter too.
And then there's gear where the main function is electronic, right? Not just tracking.
Yeah, electronic function, the massage belts, EMS wristband, heated clothes, the sleep aid device. They use electricity to do something, massage, heat, stimulate muscles.
So they act on you or control your environment rather than being something you push against.
Precisely. It's a different kind of smart gear. And finally, digital interfaces. The LCD on the stepper, maybe screens on vests, and definitely the apps for watches and rings. That's how you see the data or control the functions.
That's the real-time feedback part. See your heart rate, your step count, your sleep score.
Right. It turns fitness from just a feeling into something you can track and analyze with data. That seems to be the core of the smarter promise here, leveraging tech for measurement, convenience, maybe even passive effects like heat or EMS.
Making the whole process feel more informed, optimized, maybe more comfortable.
That sums it up pretty well, based just on what's in the source.
Okay, now let's look at their bigger picture philosophy.
Yeah.
The more about KFW section in those blog titles. What's the core message they're pushing?
Well, the first point they make is home-ready and space-saving, designed for real life. It loops right back to the start. Gear made to fit into your home, your routine, tackling those space and time barriers again.
Making it seamless, not disruptive.
Exactly. Then they claim their stuff is curated for results, not trends. Every product is chosen for its performance, not height. That's about quality and effectiveness.
A big claim, saying they filter out the fads and focus on what works. You might question if everything fits that, like the lazy fat belt. But the stated intention is clear. Build trust through perceived effectiveness.
Right. And the third point is the most philosophical. Built around movement, not just to store it at. Kfitworld empowers you to take control of your health with tools that fit your lifestyle.
Okay, so they want to be more than just a shop. They're fostering a movement around taking charge of your own health. And their products are the tools to do that, conveniently fitting into your life.
It's about empowerment, self-sufficiency, giving you the means to manage your health on your terms, at home. And those blog titles really hammer this home.
Yeah, what were they again?
Small space, big gains. Why your own home gym matters more than ever. Who really benefits from a home gym and why it matters. And repeating the key phrase, why having a home gym is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity.
Very direct. Matters more than ever creates urgency. Who benefits implies it's for everyone. And necessity, there it is again. They are really pushing that angle.
Consistently, home fitness is essential. It's achievable even with limited space, small space, big gains, and KFW provides the tools. The dates, June 2025, suggest this is their current active messaging.
So, thinking about this whole philosophy and the very broad range of products, how convincing is their case that home fitness or maybe home wellness is a necessity? Do the products back up this vision?
Well, the message is consistent. The space-saving exercise gear definitely supports the achievable part. The wellness tech broadens what necessary health support at home might look like. It's a strategic move to make themselves relevant to more parts of your life than just your workout time.
Suggesting the home is becoming the main place we manage our overall health, not just exercise.
That seems to be the idea they're betting on. Health happens at home, and tech makes it manageable and effective.
Okay, quickly, let's cover the practical stuff: contact info, customer guarantees.
Yeah, standard things, email addresses like kfitworld@outlook.com, basic contact channels.
And they list those typical e-commerce reassurances, best offers.
Right, 30 days refund, 100% safe, secure shopping, 24/7 support online, 24 hours, and free shipping on all order over amount. Pretty standard stuff.
What does that tell us? Just that they're trying to make buying feel safe?
Basically, yeah, reducing risk. A refund policy is key for online buys. Secure payments are essential. 204/7 support sounds good, promises help is available. Free shipping incentivizes bigger orders. It's all about building trust for online transactions.
And for you, the listener, buying potentially expensive smart gear online, these things matter, right? They're table stakes.
Absolutely crucial, especially for higher priced tech items. You need that confidence in the seller. These assurances are baseline expectations now.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. We've looked deep into Kfitworld, a brand that positions itself as the source for small space home fitness, framing it as a necessity. And they tackle those barriers of space, gear, and time with a really diverse product range. A range that goes way beyond just exercise kit. Lots of smart wearables, tech for health monitoring, recovery aids like massage belts and heated clothes, even sleep and breathing devices.
Right. Their philosophy is all about empowering you to manage your health at home using tech-integrated tools that fit your life. And they offer the standard online shopping guarantees.
It really paints a picture of home fitness evolving into something much broader: home wellness, deeply integrated with technology, covering everything from workouts to sleep.
Exactly. A brand reflecting and maybe even driving that trend.
So considering that incredibly wide range of products we talked about, from weights to sleep apnea aids, it really suggests this idea of fitness at home is ballooning outwards. It's becoming about total wellness, recovery, even passive health support, all tech-enabled and designed for your living space. Which leads to a final thought for you listening. If technology keeps advancing and our homes become these central hubs for managing health, what other parts of daily life, things you don't even connect with wellness now, might eventually get pulled into this expanding home wellness world run by smart gear? What really stood out to you from this deep dive into Kfitworld's vision?